Well, here's a stat that was somewhat surprising to me when I first read it. Every day in the United States, more than 400 people have a leg amputation.
I know. I mean, usually, as we understand it, it's because of diabetes, peripheral artery disease, or neuropathy, but you may even know someone who deals with this. We know for the past few years, our senior health correspondent, Monica Robbins, has been reporting on an experimental treatment that is saving limbs and lives, and she's with us now to explain some of those findings because I guess they have some new answers for us.
Yeah, this is pretty incredible. I've not heard of anything this successful, but there is a caveat. So University Hospitals has been researching the limb flow procedure since 2017. Today, they published findings in the New England Journal of Medicine showing how remarkable this procedure is at saving legs and feet from amputation. Now, limb flow is a type of stent that turns a vein into an artery. It diverts blood flow from a blocked artery into the veins, which gets the blood to an unhealing wound on the foot or leg. That blood then can help heal the wound. We met the first patient at UH who had the procedure done, and I caught up with her again to see how she's doing.
I think it's a lifesaver for so many people. There's still a lot of people out there that don't even know about this. Well, it changed my life. I mean, I otherwise probably would have been in a wheelchair. The thought of not having my other leg, I just don't know if I could deal with it.
What we showed that we were technically successful in 99% of the time. So out of 105, only one patient failed the procedure.
Yeah, that's pretty incredible. Limb flow is still an experimental procedure, but the hope is that this study will give additional information to the FDA, who may consider whether to approve it in early May. Now, there are other options available before amputation, such as other types of stents and balloons, but there are some patients who don't qualify for those. So limb flow may be their last option to save their leg. And this is important because nearly half of patients with vascular disease who've undergone amputation die within 5 years. And this is really imperative in communities of color. So minority communities are at much higher risk. They're often told there's nothing we can do. You need to have your leg amputated. So this may be another option for them.
Those numbers are incredible. I mean, 99%, it's almost perfect, but does it tell the whole story? Is there something we don't know from those numbers?
Not exactly. So the 99% of the time means the procedure worked the way it was supposed to, but it may not have been enough to save the limb. 6 months post-procedure, 66% had amputation-free survival, but 76% avoided above the ankle amputation, but they may have lost toes or part of their foot. So is it perfect? No, but this is pretty incredible. Now, 20 centers, including UH, did this, and this study that they're reporting on was of 105 patients. Okay. So, you know, that typically is enough to show that there is something to this. It definitely has a lot of promise and may be an option when there is no other.
Wonderful news for many. Monica, thank you.
Sure.
Appreciate it.